Good morning. How are the patties this morning? I have to zoom in a little bit, but let's give you a little view of the room. I'll zoom in a little bit. Let me get the doc open. I got some wins to talk about. 20 wins, 5 losses, VIP. Need I say more? No. I do not need to say more. 20 wins, 5 losses in VIP. Okay? Was last month a good month? No. Is this month 20 and 5? Yes. That is how you get the job done, okay? That's how you get it done. You go month after month after month, and you keep pushing. You keep pushing. And when you keep pushing, you keep winning, okay, baby? That's what's up. Let's zoom in a little bit here. There we go. I had a terrible sleep last night. I was up early, and when I'm up early, you know, I'm placing trades like these. Euro, US dollar, trend line, touches, support level, break the trend line, push up, pull back to the EMA, and shoot all the way up for over 2%. Big EU yellow line guy is back. Happy to see everybody. Hope you had a good weekend. I had a pretty good weekend. Terrible sleep last night, so I don't know how long I'm going to be on here today, but we've got a trade. We've got stuff to do. This is not financial advice. This is education and entertainment only, but we have some trades to win. We certainly do. We certainly do. Right now in VIP, 20 wins, 5 losses. VIP is absolutely on fire. You thought I wasn't showing up today? I'm always here, baby. Monday, Wednesday, sometimes Friday. Next week, what happens next week? The Trade with Pat robot releases next week. It's that close. It's really that close. Shout out to everyone in the chat. U.S. oil short coming soon. Let's take a look. Also, let's go ahead and take a look at some of those gold wins that I've had, huh? Holy crap. Pat's been winning trades, hasn't he? Look at these bangers. This one here for about 2%. Very similar setup. Trend line. Okay. Trend line break. Pull up. Retrace to my level of support. Enter. Smash, take profit. Have you ever seen an exit that clean, right? We had the FVG. We expected the fair value gap to fill. That's where we put our take profit. And then look, reaction. That being said, even if I stayed in this trade, it would have still went my direction all the way up here, right? All the way up here. And then look, another area of support, right? Got a nice area of support right here. Look, used as resistance here. Used as support here. This is my zone, right? So what happened? We broke out of the zone. A little pullback where I decided to enter. This one, 2.08%. Respected my EMA. And then shot all the way up, smashing the take profit. Another perfect exit. We're on fire in gold. We're on fire everywhere. Okay? 20 wins, 5 losses in VIP. If you're not in the room, well, that's up to you, baby. That's fine. You don't have to be in there. But we are on fire right now. We are cooking. I got to get my water. We're looking for trades. I was at the mansion this week. It was fantastic. It looked incredible. Good morning, Mark. Morning, Bobby. Always good to see Bobby here. All right, so what are we doing this morning? We're looking to win some trades. What the hell's going on? My stream deck's not working. 1 second, let me get my stream deck working. I'm still here, don't worry. All right. Stream deck's working. All right, we're back in business. So, what are we doing? We are looking at this candle right here. Right now, what time is it? 9:36, okay? We're looking at this 15-minute candle. This candle, it goes up, it goes down. It's the New York Stock Exchange open candle, okay? During that time, it creates the candle high and the candle low. That's right here and right here. And that is the range top and the range bottom, creating our opening range for the New York trading session. Then, what do we have? We're on the 5-minute time frame now. We're just watching the candles. Are we going to break out the top? Are we going to break out the bottom? That's going to help us with our trend direction for this trading session. Then, look, we got the breaking close above. Ideally, we trade with that overall trend direction. And then we got to find a way to enter a trade, right? If we break and close above, we're looking for buys, okay? We come over here. Where are we going to enter? Some people like to enter right on the closed candle. I like to enter on the retest. I like to enter on the demand zone. Sometimes I'll enter on a fair value gap. We're just looking for a pullback to an area that we like and then continuing with that trend direction. Then we enter. And this one I entered on a demand zone. I put my stop loss below the level right here. I took a quick partial right there. And then we let that thing ride for our second take profit. Maybe we'll even try 3 take profits today. Show you how to exit trades at multiple levels as we win our trading positions this morning. What's going on with gold? Gold is at a decent level down here. Look, gold reacted off of that level for buys earlier. Are we going to react off of that level again? Now we are below our EMA here, right? We don't like to be below the EMA, especially this far below the EMA. So if we are to buy, it would be a counter trend trade. Look, we've already reacted once off of this level, reacted twice off of this level already. So that's a level we're going to have to pay attention to this morning as soon as our orb is complete. The orb is not complete yet, but it is being set up. Shout out to all 500 people in there. Shout out to Marty H3375. Happy to have you. Shout out Grant. Shout out to all of you. Shout out to Rylax especially. He just passed the first phase of his funded account. Happy to hear that, John. But everybody put some W's in the chat for Rylax. We always have to support the community as they win their trades. Good morning, every single one of you in the chat. Happy to see all of you. Happy to see all of you. And yeah, good for you. Happy to see you winning. Shout out to Priya. Shout out to Jackie. Shout out to Mo. Mo's here. Mo13. Always seeing Mo in here. All right. We have our faithfuls here. We're looking for our range setup. We got silver up there. I don't care about silver very much. We got a crazy range on Dow right now. Look at the range being set up on Dow. And you know, I don't like trading the big range very much. When the range is this wide, it's difficult to trade. Nasdaq's a little better here. We're not getting too much here on Nasdaq. You know, it's big, but it's not as significant, okay? Top of the range on Nasdaq, bottom of the range on Nasdaq. Price pulls up, comes back to this level right here. Although that demand is now used, right? So this was my demand level right here. This was my demand, and it was tapped right there. So that is no longer a fresh demand. I have 3 pairs that I'm most interested in. Do you want to see those pairs? Who wants to see those pairs in the chat? What's the orb? I just did a full explanation of the orb 1 minute ago, so I guess you joined the stream a little late. Don't worry, I'll teach you throughout the stream. People want to see what I'm doing. More streams per week. Right now we're at 2 streams per week. We have the robot releasing next week. That's going to take a lot of my time, but when we get the robot released, then we're going to have more days on stream, more potential. NZD USD, US dollar Swiss franc, EG. Let's take a look at these pairs. Well, we are breaking below this level now. This is a level we probably would have liked to see hold. That's really pushing down here. So for the orb, we're setting up our range high and our range low. And we're just waiting 3 or 4 minutes for that to close. It's a trading robot. It'll be over $300. It's the first robot I've released in 10 years. It's been a long time. You can be with any broker you want. You just have to be on MetaTrader. I do recommend AAAFX though. Obviously, the link to my broker is in the video description if you want to join it. Just click the link in the description. Registration is absolutely free. US dollar Swiss franc, EG, at a real level of resistance right now. We're gonna have to really watch the price action this morning and see what type of reaction we're getting. It looks like we're breaking a lot of our zones. Are any of our zones gonna hold? Right, we'd be looking to sell this. Been in a downtrend right here. We've come up here. We've come up here before. Come up here again here. And then we're just mostly cascading down. So we would want to sell this here, but we're going to have to see what the orb gives us. The robot trades. It's a trading robot. So the robot opens trades, takes profit, closes trades, and it is orb. Yep, it's an orb strategy robot. So the robot will automatically, when, you know, if we have, like, let's say we have this, and then you say, all right, I want to enter my trades at the midline within like the first hour or something. If it breaks up and closes and comes here, it'll automatically open your trade and then shoot up to your profit with take profit, with stop lot, with everything. Yeah, I think it's crypto only. I'm actually not sure. I only use crypto, so I don't know why I would use anything else. The bot does nothing. Now the bot wins. Why are you saying it does nothing? The bot's not even out yet, Ayub, but it's fantastic. I already have it winning. Yeah, robot will be, I don't know, 350, 370, something like that. In that range. It'd be the first robot I've released in 10 years. You want to take a look at gold? What do I mean I only use crypto? When I'm dealing with brokers, I only use crypto because if, let's say I win $500,000 from my broker and it's in crypto, no one has to know that I won $500,000 in crypto. I'm not saying I do put it in an offshore bank account, but I could, you know what I mean? Like, if you're going to hit it big with trading and make like $2 or $3 million in trading, do you want the government to know? You know, I obviously pay all my taxes and I don't recommend doing that, but most people, you know, they use crypto just in case they hit it big. Gold in the zone. I don't know what zone you're talking about. We are waiting for a break here. We still got a couple of minutes. We got 1 minute till the close. You can see right here. That is our range right now. That range closes in 210. That range is now closed, and now we're looking for price to break out the top or the bottom to give us trend direction for our trading session here. Let's take a look at the news briefly. We've not taken a look at the news yet here. Give this a real refresh. There was some Australian news at 4:15 a.m. Doesn't look like there's anything for us until, well, Australian dollar tomorrow. Wednesday, we've got a bunch of news on Wednesday. Geez, FOMC. That's big news on Wednesday, okay? Big news on Wednesday. Let's go ahead and take a look at some charts as we start to get some trading ideas for the morning. Bitcoin. Looks like we're taking liquidity below this level. Let's buy it up, baby. Let's buy it up. Obvious level of support. Liquidity grab below. Buy that, baby. Let's go, Bitcoin. It's time. Where would I target? Yeah, something like this. I would target something like that. All right, what else are we looking at? Guys, I'm new. In this live, we open some trade with Pat or not. I always tell you, what do I tell you? I tell you, don't copy my trades. This is not financial advice. This is education and entertainment only. That being said, my win and loss record is fantastic on the live stream, and a lot of people do copy my trades, but I don't recommend it. Because why would I recommend it? I'd get in trouble. I don't want to get in trouble. Current stream statistics, 52 wins, 19 losses, 0 wins in a row right now. I think we lost one on Wednesday, and we're looking to make that back, okay? We are looking to make that back. People selling this thing, bing, bing, bing. Yeah, people like to sell that head and shoulders pattern, right? A head and shoulders pattern. I like levels better. I like to see levels hold. What we would want to see is the price break out the top here on gold, okay? So we have our range here. Oh, sorry, this is Bitcoin. My apologies. But we would want to see the price break out the top here and close, and then probably retrace to a level like that. You know, maybe a fair value gap forms or something. You need more signals in the free group. Well, you can't get everything in life for free, but I love you just as much. All right, let's go back to a couple of the pairs that I was watching here. We already got a close here. Our support level now being used as resistance. Do I want to sell it down? I don't know, right? Like if we look at the price action and our EMA, the price has come below the EMA, okay, on 3 occasions here, and we are below the EMA right now, okay? But in all of the previous 3 occasions, right, in all of these, every single one of these, the price returned up, okay? So all we really have is the historical price action. And so if we were to sell this time and it does exactly what happened in the previous 3 times, then we would, you know, kind of be going against the history, and we would kind of have egg on our face. So I was looking more for buys on NZD USD, US dollar, Swiss franc. Whoa, we have quite the explosive move here. And we have created a level of demand here. You can see here, we've created a level of demand, but we did not break above the range. You can see, price rejected the top of the range. Let's recreate the range here, there, and there. Sir Gold, US oiled. Am I a millionaire? Yes, I'm worth about $15 million, Ayub. Thank you for asking. I've made many millions trading with robots, and probably most money I've made is with my robots. I am very good with robots. All right, so that's our US dollar Swiss franc. Let's take a look at our EG. In 10 minutes, the gold is going to start the reversal push. The reversal push. Here's another level that isn't really holding very well. Looking at the price action this morning, trying to figure something out. Yeah, Bobby, and I could also test, you know, it's like with the robots, you know, I can switch something, I could change it. Can you copy me every day? These live streams are free, but as I always say, it's not financial advice. You shouldn't be copying me. All right, we rejected off of this level here. This is the level that I liked. We rejected off of that level. Not much I could do about this, though. We don't have a break yet. If you didn't see, we had this trade this morning. This was my Euro USD trading position. This is what you call a sniper entry here. Trend line break. Okay, we are now 20 and 5 in VIP right now. That is the current streak in VIP. This trade here went for over 2%. You can see we pushed out aggressively here, came back to my EMA, entered the trade, and the rest is history. Okay, just a fantastic winner. I'm looking for more trades this morning, obviously. And then these are 2 VIP trades from last week, both on gold. This one pretty simple. Look, had this level right here, like that level. Price came back to that level, broke through my trend line, waited for the pullback here, entered the trade, sniper entry again, another 2% right there on gold. And then next day, we had a new level of support, right? This was my level of support right here, used as resistance there, used as support here, came up, a little pullback, entered, pulled back a couple more times, respected the EMA, shot up another 2% there. So VIP is 20 and 5 right now. The robot price, it's going to be like $379, I think. It's not out yet. It'll be out Monday. Yes, I will be providing the exact settings for the robot, and I will also have a Discord. The Discord where we can kind of share settings and stuff like that. How are we looking on oil this morning? How does oil look this morning? Oil has broken out the top, and it's already retested the top as well. The EMA entry potentially here. What else are we looking at? Not in love with my setups right now. All right, EU I already won a buy on. I am bullish on EU. So EU is one that I am interested in again. We're just waiting for a break out the top of the orb right here, and a break out of that trend line. We have my level of support right here, right? Used as resistance, now used as support, right? It used that as support for what? My last win. That's where my last win came from. And so now I'm waiting for price to break out here, okay? We want to get that breakout of the trend line. Look, we are in line with the EMA. So EU, I'm looking to buy a little bit this morning. Let's take a look at the DXY. How's the DXY looking this morning? Pretty bullish here on the DXY. But you know, look, we could do this again with our EMA. 1, 2, 3, 4. And now we're at 5, right? And so what is this telling us? This is telling us that when price came here, 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 and here, every time the price came above that EMA, it went down, right? It went down every single time. So that means we could be bearish on the DXY this morning. So we could have some dollar weakness this morning if that is happening again. And if that's happening again, then it's very possible the euro could be a buy against the US dollar. We're also taking a look at GBP USD. GBP USD, what's going on here? Well, we have resistance, resistance, support, support. Very good, right? So what do we want to see? We want to see the price on GBP USD break out the top of the range. This is the top of our range right here, our 15-minute range. Price is going to come up, it's going to close, and then we can wait for a retrace. Where? Well, we have, you know, inverse fair value gaps starting to form here. We have options there. And what kind of a distance do we have out of the range? About 8 pips, so it's very possible. What is my yellow EMA settings? It's just a 200. If I click on this right here, those are the exact settings I have right here. Let's take a look at AJ for Mo 13, although I don't think I have good spread on AJ, which is why I don't usually trade it. It's about 7 points right now, so it's not terrible. I thought orb started at half 2. What's half 2? Yeah, 9:30 to 9:45. That's 9:30. Look at the orb right here. Look at the settings. What the hell? That's a parallel channel. That's not my orb. My orb's over here. There you go. 9:30 to 9:45. That's when I start the orb. Now, you can start the orb at different times. Now, when you get the robot, if you're interested in my trading robot, I have the London session, the Asian session. I have the start of the New York session. I have the New York Stock Exchange open. You can use all of these for the orb. And the thing is, you could just back test it within MetaTrader so you can see what's working right now. Account size is really up to you. You know, I can't provide financial advice, so I can't really tell you what account size you should be using. You know, traders are going to start on demo probably and get a feel for it. Why don't I trade futures instead of Forex? I've been trading Forex for a very long time, but I think I will be trading some futures soon. I'm going to test, I'm going to just try and pass some funded challenges on stream and see if that's something that interests people. If it does, if we get a lot of views, then that's what we'll do. Do I know FX Replay? Yeah, I don't use it, but I know it. I've never tried it, so I can't really speak on it very much. I used some Forex Tester one for a while. All right, so here we are on EU and GU, waiting for a break. I guess we should go take a look at indices, see what's going on. Yeah, that's what we were just saying. Let's go ahead and take a look at indices. Indices, look, you can see what I'm waiting for here. I'm waiting for a break out of the top on Nasdaq. Man, Nasdaq does seem like a bit of a bubble right now. I don't know if anyone saw what's going on with Nasdaq with that chart. Where was that chart? Where was that chart? I was looking at on X somewhere. Well, I guess I could just do that right here with you. We had the Nasdaq bubble. So obviously people talking about the .com burst. There was a certain chart on Nasdaq that I was looking at. Maybe it was a Nasdaq Nvidia bubble. I don't know if you guys saw it. It was pretty crazy. Where the hell is it? It was everywhere for a second. Now I can't find it. Nvidia bubble, Ponzi. Why can't I find this? Nvidia bubble. Arrows pointing at Nvidia. Or what about Nvidia trillion bubble? Let's try the trillion. I think it's something about trillion. I don't know why I can't find it. But there's this there was this image. This one right there. There it is. So basically, people are worried about the Nasdaq because you basically have Nvidia right here, and all of these companies are just buying chips, and then Nvidia's like investing in all of these companies, and so it's kind of like a Ponzi scheme being created here. And this is like the biggest part of the US economy. So if these AI companies can't make money, and the money is just coming into Nvidia and then out of Nvidia and back into Nvidia, Nvidia's like paying itself, and they're all gaining in value. It's a bit scary, okay? It's a bit scary there for sure. Absolutely. Oh God, man, my Twitter is insane. Trump took my food stamps. Well, I got some hockey news in here. Some chick smiling at us. Don't know what she's looking for. There's a lot of politics and stuff on here. She donated $1 million to LGBT. I hope they find a cure. Okay, well, I'm not supposed to laugh at that. That's not funny. That's not funny at all. All right, let's get back to the charts. I hope they find a cure. That's terrible. All right, what the hell? I can't even think straight after that one. All right, so didn't break on here. This, I'm not going to trade US 30. That's such a huge one. I don't know what to do with it. Look at this freaking candle. Woo! Yeah, I don't know what to do with that. So Nasdaq looks okay to trade. Nasdaq had that same huge gap up here. Beautiful. So can you guys confirm this? Was this true? Did she really donate $1 million and say, I hope they find a cure? I can't imagine that's real. You know, this whole 6-7 thing is really annoying. Really annoying. Am I looking for shorts on NQ? No, not really. I'll probably look to buy NQ because, look, really I'm just trading my orb here. So, you know, if we could break out the top right here, then I could look for an option. It does look like we're starting to break out the top. We got to get a break and close. We got about 3 minutes for that. Not sure where I would enter though. You could see we already used the demand, so the demand is no longer fresh. Could price will come all the way down? It could. Be looking more for like a fair value gap. Maybe near the top of the range here. Maybe a fair value gap, something like that, where we enter at the top on Nasdaq. We'll just have to see what gives us. Is gold breaking below the orb? Yeah, we could go take a look at gold as well. And what about our EU? Our EU's in the middle. Our GU, is that also probably in the middle? Yeah, so both of those are staying within the range right now. Let's take a look at some of these. Oh, we had, we were thinking about getting in here, but this was more of a sell play, so I'm not really interested in it. US dollar, Swiss franc. This one is more of a buy play, but we haven't broken out. NZD, USD. I don't know about this one either, so we're gonna just pull that out of there for now. It's kind of more of a buy play as well. So yeah, we'll go to gold. You relax. You calm down. All right, so gold sells. At this level, this is a bad level to sell from. Look, we're all the way at the bottom here. The bottom of our macro range. Prices at the bottom of our macro range. Now, that doesn't mean you can't sell, but I don't want to sell. I don't like selling gold. I've been buy mode only on gold for a long time, and it's done me very, very well, right? I've done very, very well buying gold, right? Where we look at these wins. Last time price came down here, I bought and I won. And then price pushed up, and then I bought and I won. And now price is coming down. So maybe I buy and I win. I don't know. We have to figure it out, but we're using history. It's always about the history. The NQ breakout. Yes, the NQ breakout. Okay. NQ. What level am I looking at to get into the trade on NQ this morning? We got to wait for the close here. We got 20 seconds to get a close on here. And then I think maybe I would try to enter here. I guess that's our best one. What do you think, Papool? Is that too high? Do we need more of a pullback? It does give us a fair value gap. The first 4-hour candle, yeah. Don't trade that. I don't trade that strategy very frequently. It's a confluence that I use just kind of here and there. How do I feel about getting in on NQ right now? It's a high entry. It is a high entry. But we have the fair value gap. We also have a level about here. That seems to be a decent level. Price shot out of this area here. Reacted as resistance here. Resistance here. So this seems like a decent entry zone for us. You could also enter a little bit lower. You could do the bottom of the range as well. We wicked down here a couple of times in the past. The original entry was here. Just trying to decide how much of a pullback that I want to get here. USD CAD broke out. Let's go ahead and take a look at USD CAD. Trying to be patient this morning. There you go. That's a nice move for USD CAD. Looks like we kind of missed the entry on that one though, didn't we? We had this top of the line entry right there. Would have been perfect on US CAD for 7 pips already. For us, in order to get in on US CAD, we would have to do the fair value gap entry here. That would be our possible buy position. And if we swing that over, that actually goes pretty well with this level of resistance now turned support. So USD CAD does have some potential. Euro USD, GBP USD, Nasdaq. Let's see. Let's see what kind of a reaction we get here. Bitcoin demand. Okay, let's take a look at Bitcoin demand. Broke out the top on Bitcoin. It's not holding to my level here. The big red candles I would be worried about on Bitcoin. Let's focus on our other pairs. Gold. Gold just gave you a good tap in here for a sell. You had the close here and you tapped in there right at the bottom. That would have been a decent sell. Silver's breaking out too. Oh. Yeah, silver's breaking out for sells this morning. Nasdaq I'm kind of waiting on. Euro USD still waiting on. It's being contained by that level there. USD CAD, feel like we might have missed USD CAD here, but there's a possibility on that. Please check it out, silver. Yeah, I just looked at silver. I was just on the silver chart. Silver's selling. Don't know what to say about it. You have a FVG here at the midline. That could be a potential entry if price wants to fill that balance. That could be a sell for silver from there. That would be a consideration. What trade did you take, Ivan? The silver one? Good for you. AUD CAD, that's let's take a look at AUD CAD. AUD CAD has broken out and it has created our level of demand here. That's our breakout. It's a decent setup. Are you going to come all the way down here? Maybe. We'll take a look at that. How many strats do I trade at one time? I trade one strategy. You know, this is the problem, right, with the idea of strategy, is that like I'm using all of my methods at once. So if there's a demand setup, if there's a support setup, if there's a liquidity grab, if there's a fair value gap, it's not just one setup, right? I'm just using all of these things as confluences to influence my overall trading strategy and make the right decisions. That's all. USD JPY is looking interesting. What trades will you look at 9:30? Well, it's 10:10 right now. So we are past 9:30 by 40 minutes. It used to give you anxiety. I hope not. But maybe it just there's a better understanding. All right, so it's filling the FVG. This was the original entry here. Let's see if we get a reaction. Now, if we break through that right there, okay, then we may be coming down. Okay, so we're coming down. So our next level was a midline entry here. That was potential. Happy to see you as always, Katrina. We always have ladies in the chat. Man, I killed the markets this morning. What else we got going on here? Let's how do you guys like this trade? We're going for a 1-to-3 risk reward ratio. So we hit the free trade take profit, and I'm still in this thing in VIP here, pushing up all the way up here. This would be risked 1% to gain 3%. Again, another trade in the VIP room. An absolute banger in the VIP room. Look, you can see here, this is the Euro USD trade here. You can see the Euro USD trade. Come on, focus in. There you go. Euro USD trade was a banger here this morning. And this is the free trade or whatever, the open trade. That's this one right here. Is this open right there? All right, it doesn't want to focus. You know, that's why I spent $5 grand on a camera that doesn't focus. Whatever. All right, we got to get something going here for some trades. Potentially here on Nasdaq. Did we react off of my fair value gap? Should I have done the fair value gap entry? Maybe, right? This was my first entry here, but I wasn't confident in it, so I didn't take it. So I'm waiting for more of a significant pullback to, I think, the range midline entry. You know, you could always come even further if you feel like this level is going to be tested again here. But we have a few levels to consider as the price comes down, right? We don't have a limit order set. We're just waiting to see how price reacts off of each level, and then I'll decide to get into a trading position. You and gold have a toxic relationship. I think a lot of people feel that way about gold, but I'm on fire with gold right now. Euro USD, are we breaking on Euro USD? We are starting to get the break on Euro USD. So we had our trend line break right here. Very good. We have about 1 minute left to see if we break and close above this level right here on Euro USD. If we do, we'll be expecting a pullback entry on this one. Maybe we are creating a fair value gap right now on this big candle, on this big push up. Okay. So this third candle will have to come in, and we'll see what happens on that third candle. And then maybe we'll be buying on Euro USD. Nasdaq. This was my first entry, second entry, third entry. It does look like the fair value gap entry is having some success. I wasn't very confident in that entry, so I haven't entered it. The new robot is plug and play. The new robot is going to be easier than any other robot I've ever released. I made sure of that this time around. I prefer demo trading over back testing with robots, but I do a lot of back testing, and I have my team do a lot of optimization as well. Euro USD. All right, so we got the break on Euro USD. We have to watch what happens with this next candle now. Well, we didn't really get the break, actually. You could see here the new candle has not, we didn't break yet, right? Like, we broke, we didn't close. You need the candle closure above the orb. We don't have the closure yet here, okay? How many trades will the robot trade per day? That depends on how it's set up. Like the robot can be used in a million different ways, but you know, I would up to 4 or 5 trades a week is what I'll be looking for. You know, but it depends on the orb, right? If you're like looking buy only on the orb or sell only on the orb and it doesn't break the bottom. This is not an early stream. No, this is the normal time, Vishal. Maybe the clock's changed for some of you guys, but same time here, 9:30 a.m. Eastern. No clocks changed for me. I did have a terrible sleep again last night, though. I gotta start sleep. You know, I had last week. I slept like a baby. Clocks changed in the UK. Did the Muslims let you change your clocks there in the UK? I'm just kidding. Kind of. Always a bad sleep. Yeah, I hear you, buddy. That's the life of a trader. But I was up early and I was up making money. How is that funny? Well, it's only funny because that's like in the news every day. You know, it's not really, it's just in the news every day. It doesn't mean it's a good thing or a bad thing. It's just that's what everyone's talking about in the UK right now. It's immigration, immigration, immigration. So it's funny. But on the chat, we love the Arabs. I love the Arabs. Well, I love the Arabs. I have an Arabic channel. I have a YouTube channel with 50,000 subscribers. Trade with Pat Arabic. Check it out. It rules. If you're Arabic, check it out. My Arabic is, you know, getting better every day. I love shawarma for sure. I like, they say, like I was watching, they go, you know, we don't want the Arabs or whatever, you know, and it was, some guy was joking, and they go, but, you know, the food is so good, and he goes, well, we've got the recipes, send them back. But shout out to the Arabs. All right. AUD USD, you gotta calm down, brother. AUD USD was looking more for buys here, not looking to sell here, right? We're above the EMA. We're looking to trade with the trend here this morning. Look, we are coming down on our Nasdaq here. Vapul, I think we should. What do you think, Vapul, about the midline or the lower line entry? See, these we have entry. So entry 1 did not hold. We have entry 2. We have entry 3. Actually, I had another entry was here. Was another entry there I was also considering, I believe. We had a lot of entry potentials on this one. But I think I'm going to go with the midline, okay? How do you guys feel? Let's see. Midline on Nasdaq, yes or no? The poll has started and we're about to get into this trade, so you better answer that poll quickly, boys and girls. Not a good risk reward on it. Midline's around the 50 EMA. Nice. Let's take a look at that. Yeah, around the 50 EMA, not bad. I don't like the size of this candle at all, but we are into the trade here. This one's going to be a wild one. Be careful. Be very careful on this trading position, obviously. We are looking to smash the take profit, hopefully fill this gap up. Hopefully we could get a reaction off of this level and a sniper entry. I am a bit concerned about that size of that candle, but let's go all the way up here, please, and thank you. Daddy wants a sniper entry this morning on Nasdaq. That's 400 in my pocket right there. That's 500 in my pocket right there. If we fill the rest of this gap, Vapool, we will take an early exit on this one, obviously. Let's see what type of momentum we have in the markets on our sides this morning. Hopefully we could do very well. Happy to have you with me as always. Trading a Nasdaq position here this morning. Let's see what we can do. Maybe we do like a 20% partial early on this one, Vapool, as well. Let's see how high we could get first. There's a battle going on right now over this level. Hopefully we could win it. Hopefully we could win it. Come on, let's push this thing up a little bit more. Please like the stream if it's your first time. Subscribe to the channel if you like my trading strategies at all. Oh God, don't flip on me now, baby. Nasdaq sure is exciting, but it sure is scary to trade. So, full disclosure, I have not traded Nasdaq very much in my life, and it does show sometimes on the stream. I am mostly Forex pairs historically, but trying to take my strategies and use them in Nasdaq. If we get to like 600 bucks, let's take like a short TP1, eh? Like a TP1 for like 20% or something, Vapool, just to take something off of the table so we have some sort of profit on this early. That's a nice push. Come on, baby. 200 bucks right now. Man, the sellers sure are strong at this level, though. I don't like the looks of that. Yeah, well, hold on a second. Hold on a second here. Come back to me here. Come back up. Come back up. Yeah, let's get back up going here. Come on, Nasdaq. Come on, Nasdaq. Give me something, baby. Give me something here. It was a nice level. It's not coming. Is it coming to our next level? Damn it. Go up. Go up. I need this level to hold. I'm winning too much in VIP to be losing on stream. That's for sure. Come on. Push, baby. Push. Where are the buyers at? Flip that for me. No. No. God. Gotta stop trading Nasdaq. Nasdaq gives me a freaking heart attack. How the hell do people trade this every day? I swear. Futures is gonna kill me. Futures is absolutely gonna kill me. Come on, man. Let's go. Go in my direction, please. Please and thank you. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, react off my level better. React off my level better. Come on, that's gotta hold. Fill this gap. Come on, let's come up here. Let's fill this gap right here. If we could get to this level right here, I'm gonna try and get a TP1 up there. We are already at about 50%. I just, maybe I should have took a partial already. Let's see. Come on, 300. 300. Come on. Can you give me 400? Can you give me 5? Can you give me 5? Come on, baby. We're here. We're hanging out. Do not come down. Go back up. Next candle. Well, we had a bullish candle, at least. We had one bullish candle. Can we do 2 bullish candles in a row? Vapool, let's get ready for a TP1 here, for a short TP1. Let's take that right there at about $600. Just a little one. All right, so we are TP1 on that level. Just took a little bit of profit off of the table, and I'm gonna run break even on this now. And let's see if we could hold our level. So that's a W. We could put some W's in the chat for that one. And we are in business here. Now, hopefully we can continue up from here, but our trade is now protected. Put a couple $100 in my pocket there. I'd like to get more. I would definitely like to get more. I don't really have a TP. You know, if we could come to this level here, I think I'll take another partial if we could get to that level, but we have to get out of this range right here. So that's what we're waiting on right now. You want to look at the different colors? Let's look at Joe's new colors. You guys like that? Do you like those colors? Fancy, fancy. Those are Joe's colors. One of my top analysts. Joe likes those blue candles. Can I explain how I took the entry? Yeah, I could go through the reasons that I took the trade. So, reasons for trade. Let's not lose now. Let's win this trade, please. We are getting close to my break even. Hopefully we can reject off of that level again. 1, we had a break in the orb. Okay. 2, we had a retrace to a support level. 3, price close to holding the 50 EMA. Okay, so the 50 EMA seemed to be holding the price a little bit here. That was a recommendation from the chat, actually. Shout out to the chat. Now we're just, and those were the main reasons. And you know, we're just for overall bullish structure. Okay, so just looking for buys in general on Nasdaq, like buying on Nasdaq. There you go. There you go. All right, so that's 400. Can we react? You know, we want to break through this fair value gap here. Can we break through the fair value gap here to the other side? That's what we're hoping to do. That's a nice break right there. And we're going to carry this candle up here. We're going to take another profit target if I hit this orb. Just another, we'll take another 20, 30% off of this trade there. Yeah, let's take that off of the trade right there. So that's another 300 in my pocket right there. And we're going to continue this position up as we start to scale out a little bit. So we hit TP1 was here. Okay. We've hit a TP2 is here at the top of the orb. And now for our last take profit, where do we finally exit the trade? I'm not so certain. We're gonna ride this thing up a little bit here as we just continue to profit here, right? We're looking for wins. Okay, so yes, everyone felt good about the Nasdaq trade winning the poll. Where do you guys think that I should exit the trading position here? Do you have, is there an area? I don't really have a price personally. Maybe 738, maybe 740 here. That would be a hell of a banger. That would be a real banger if we could get all the way up there. And that would be our TP3. How do you guys feel about that right there? So that is this is a big candle that we caught here on stream, you know. It does pay to be good, literally. It pays to be good. It pays to be good. We've banked a lot off of this trading position already. I've already crushed my VIP. I'm 20-5 in VIP, guys. So VIP stats right now, 20-5. Might as well have that up there as well. Just, you know, if you're interested in joining VIP, you're welcome to. As we continue to watch this trading position here, We are, you know, obviously we are at a real resistance level right here. So we're going to have to see that level break. How's everybody doing in the chat? Everyone's doing good in the chat? It's too bad we didn't get to 1,000 people in here this morning. You know, usually we get 1,000 people and they go, oh, Pat's winning again. Huh? Pat's winning again. What time frame am I marking my support levels? You know, I use multiple time frames, but, you know, because I'm scalping here, I'm really focused on the 5-minute time frame. That is my focus. This is the 5-minute time frame. You could see as I was marking this trade up, I was marking it all up on the 5-minute time frame. And we are just continuing to push and push and push. I took multiple partials on this one. I took an early TP1. I took a TP2. And now we are hoping that we can break through this level of resistance and come all the way to a TP3. And if we get to that TP3, we will be doing multiple spins of the wheel. Now, this is a tough rejection level here. So who knows if we're going to be able to get it. But, you know, we're on stream. We're hanging out. We're doing well. Is the strategy uploaded in my channel? Yeah, I do this strategy on my channel almost every week now. This has been my main strategy. This is the orb trading strategy. I put a video out on this strategy last week, you know, what, 3 days ago? It's already got over 20,000 views, so it's doing well. Yeah, you'll be able to use the robot however you like. So you'll definitely be able to use that on prop firms. It's a MetaTrader robot. This strategy is in the robot. Yes, this is the main strategy of the robot. The robot will look for breaks in the orb at the beginning of the New York session or whatever session you like, and then it will use that alongside other confluences that are built into the trading robot that will be available on next Monday. I've got a ton of work to do. Just the robot's done. I've got some results up. I've got to get some more results up, but the robot's done. It's ready to go. I've been trading it for about a month or so. It looks great, you know. It's great. It's good. I love it. I'm not looking at other charts right now. I am focused on my trade, which is pushing and pushing and pushing and pushing. We are, you know, we are at this wick right here. I'd love to see us be able to break through that wick right there. The Discord's going to be free. I have the Discord. I just don't have anyone in it yet. Pat has the greatest trades. Everyone is jealous. Well, Macedonia. I love that. I love you. Why am I using 3 take profits when you usually use 2? Isn't that against your rules? I don't really live by specific rules, man. I'm kind of do whatever the hell I want. On this trade, I felt like I wanted to take more profit off of the table, so I took about 20% here, and I took about 20% here. I think I've got 60% left on the table, you know, at about $500 in profit. Additionally, he's a free spirit. He's gay. Yeah, I'm gay. Will I trade the robot on live stream? Absolutely. Next week, maybe I'll trade the robot on live stream all week. I'll figure something out. But, you know, people are going to, oh, happy to have you here for your first day. Love to see people here for their first day. Make sure to subscribe to the channel if this is your first day here. What I do here is I win trades. That's what I do here. And that's what I'm always trying to do. I'm always trying to win trades. Right now I have a 53 wins, 19 losses on stream. Just using my concepts that I've been trading with for 16 years. Excuse me. And the price is pushing, baby. We broke through the resistance. We broke through that resistance. Now, there is some wick resistance as well, right? So this is some resistance as well here. You know, I usually put it on the candle bodies, kind of like I did right there. But we are continuing up, and we're just going to hold this trade. Let's take a look at that trailing stop indicator. That thing is all the way down there. So that thing does not really work live at all, does it? I was showing that kind of... That's no good at all. If I was to trail this one, I would probably put it down there. You know, if I was going to trail it, we'd put something here. But I think we could just keep trying to carry this one up. You know, we've already hit 2 TPs. This thing is really shooting here. We're only an hour into the stream, and we are filling our pockets, aren't we? We are filling our pockets. Go Blue Jays. Yeah, 1 win, 1 loss here for the Blue Jays. Oh, yeah, this thing's going for us. This thing's coming up. This thing's going to keep going. How greedy you guys want me to get here? Do we pull it up a little more? Uh-oh, reject off of the level. Didn't close through it, so I didn't close the trade. But, you know, it does feel... The thing is, when you take partials like this, you can really let your trades run. It's hard to even keep it on the screen here. We entered so long ago on this one. Greed kills? I don't know. I think you gotta let your winners run too, right? So it's a little bit of both. It's, you know, I've been able to exit really, really good on my VIP trades lately. I've been able to just kind of pick the top. This one I picked the top, but I didn't get out. Kind of stayed in. So let's see. But I think I'm going to set my take profit here now. So if we hit that, we're going to be out of this trade. And we are getting close to that level for sure. Move the stop loss to just below the resistance. Well, let's see. Let's see if we could get this one. I thought about doing that too. Go back up now. What are you doing? Relax. Get back up here. Get back up here. What's the lot size here? I've got 1 lot left on the trade. 1 lot left. Push, push, push for TP3, and then we can spin the wheel. The orb strategy. Guys, can someone link to that, or are you allowed to post links in that? It was literally the last video. If you just go to my channel, just look at the last video. It's like me, I'm like this. Why don't you just go in YouTube and type orb trading strategy, and the first video you see with my face on it, click it. How about that? Let it run. All right, baby. Vapool, they want me to let it run. Let's push it up a bit. Let's take it up here, Vapool. Let's take it up. Let's throw it in the poll and see what the poll says. You gotta understand, I'm up huge already this morning. I am up really, really big this morning, so. Oh yeah, let's let it go. Let's let it go. Vapool, we'll do, let's trail the stop under the resistance here, Vapool. So we'll trail our stop here. Okay. We'll trail a stop here. Okay, our trail stop is set below the resistance. And we're gonna try and get as much out of this thing as we can. 25,750, maybe a little bit below that here. So that one would have hit TP3 right there. We'll see if greed pays or not. Let's go, baby. Let's keep pushing. If you haven't, please do smash that like button. We will have some raffles going on soon for Halloween. Not really for Halloween, just because I won these trades, obviously, is why we'll be doing that raffle. But please do smash that like button for me. Appreciate you. Happy to have you here with me. Will I have another trade? Potentially. See how I feel. But we are getting close to 11. I like to trade the orb for about an hour and a half or so, maybe 2 hours. You know, sometimes I'll take a trade up to 11:30. But as soon as we get to around noon, I don't really like trading the orb anymore. I feel like the break and retest of the orb, or just the trend direction we get off of the break of the orb, is just not as viable later in the session. That's just my opinion. I'm sure there's people that disagree with me, but I'm sure those people aren't as rich as me. Ha 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 ha. What the hell's going on? Get off my screen. What's my plan? She's Naomi's dressed up as an ice cream cone or as a doctor. As she says, Dr. Omi. I've been using ChatGPT lately to create a bunch of stuff for Naomi. There's been a lot of ChatGPT. Ooh, look, image created, VIP. Ooh, VIP win this morning. Thank you, ChatGPT. Very cool. What else do I got? I got Omi. I've been creating all these images of Naomi. Look at this. The AI created this. Look at this. So I have like all these pictures of like Naomi as a cartoon. So I put Naomi in the excavator because we were at the mansion and she kept saying she wants to go in the excavator. Can you just, there you go. Look at that. Omi in the excavator. And then we got Omi in the airplane. She liked this one. It was Naomi in a banana, eating a banana. Chocolate mousse. Shout out to Chocolate Mousse. Looking for a prop firm for H1, H4 timeframe crypto strat. Any suggestions? I'm not sure what you mean. Are you asking for a strategy or are you asking for a prop firm? And then we had Naomi as a bunny with a carrot. She kept asking, she said, Daddy, more Omi. Daddy, more Omi. I want more Omi. I turned her into a Paw Patrol dog. Everyone likes that. Does the orb strategy work on gold? Well, you're going to be very happy about my gold video coming out this week, because I have a gold video coming out this week. And that video is the gold strategy that's been winning me trades hand over fist lately. And that strategy is a gold orb video. So you're not going to want to miss that. And the thumbnail on that video rules. Let me see if I got the thumbnail on that video. It's so good. It's the best thumbnail we've had in a while. I got gold in my mouth. See, there it is. Look at that. Look at that. How cool is that? Don't miss that video. It's going to be sick. I've been absolutely on fire on gold. If you want to be good at trading gold, definitely watch that video. This is a hell of a trade, guys. This is a hell of a trade. How the hell does he do it? How the hell? I don't know why you're leaving. Who would leave a stream? Who would leave a stream where the guy's winning this much? Idiots. Only idiots. Look at this stuff. Look at this guy. He's too good. Now I'm gonna jinx myself, but okay, I'm not so good. Humble me, markets, humble me. Push that price up though. Let's go. We want TP3. Yeah, TP3 going all the way up there. 3 profit level. The first time I've ever taken 3 profit levels on a stream. Why the hell not, huh? Yeah, I went golfing on the weekend for the first time in like 7 or 8 years. And my new house there's golf courses all around it. So it's like, I wonder if if I become one of those rich guys that goes to the golf course every once in a while. You know, that would be cool. Drive up in my Porsche. Bomb the ball. What the hell's going on? We want TP3. Either way, we got 2 spins of the wheel, regardless of what happens. We got this trade is protected. We got our stop trailed below the resistance. Now support. Now it's a support. Now your support. Yeah, so I went and played golf. It was a golf tournament with the neighborhood. I hadn't played in a long time, but I got to tell you, my stroke was fantastic. You know, I was really hitting the ball nice. You know, my drives were terrible. I couldn't hit a straight drive for the life of me. But my chip shots, my putting, fantastic. You know, everyone was talking about it. Everyone's still talking about it. Oh, Pat, we thought he was just a nerd on the computer all day. Who knew that he could stroke it like that? Bobby, get your mind out of the gutter. I'm going to come see you in Singapore soon. We're going to go to F1 next year. You have to send me a picture. Make sure you're not a weirdo. And then if you're not a weirdo, I'm coming to Asia. We're going to hang out. I used to play FIFA all the time on the sticks. In Thailand? All right, I'm coming to Thailand to see you, Bobby. Drinks are on me. We're going to party. Oh, that's coming down. That was we got some real sellers at this level. Now, again, we do have our trailing stop set, so we are okay on this position still. You know, if it comes below the support here and knocks me out, that's okay. That is all right. Should have pulled out. That's what your daddy said. Hey-o, Firebird, suck it. You can do whatever you want. I'm not going to give you financial advice. It's not financial advice. Thank you, Bobby. Shout out to Firebird and his dad who never pulled out. We're having fun here. We're making money. Yeah, I think we might hit my we might hit my trail here. Let's react here. Firebird, help us push this price up. Spit a little fire at the bottom of that wick for us, boy. You made your day's target thanks to this trade. Awesome, Grant. I appreciate that. All right, Firebird's got it. Look at that. Right off support, baby. Let's go. Just a little correction. We're hanging out. We're hanging in. Why did I get into this trade? Well, we had a break out of the orb. We retraced to a level of support. Price was close to our 50 EMA. And we had overall bullish structure. We were bullish today. We wanted to buy the DAC. The Nasdaq. Shout out to all the Ethiopians in the chat. Lots of fast runners here. Lots of fast runners. All right, it's time to flip bullish again. We want our TP3. Maybe not. Hammer emoji. What do we got? Yeah, we got that. We got the like emoji right there. Come on. Pump it, pump it, pump it. You're coming back. It's coming back. Watch. Green. Called it. Oh, red again. Damn it. I'm going to call it. Wait, I'll call it. I'm going to call it. We're okay here. We're okay here. Okay, well, it's staying red. All right. But I'm going to call it soon. When it goes green, I'm going to show you when it goes green before. All right, well, come on now. Hold the support. Hold the support. We want TP3. It's still an incredible trade regardless. Hey, we're out of there. It ticked our trailing stop. All right, so I made a lot of money on that trade. I don't know about you, but I made a lot of money on that trade. Okay, let's go through the trade itself. What just happened? What's going on? So, originally the trade was something like this. We ended the trade about there. So look, 2.5. Very nice. TP3. Should have got TP3. Should have got the 1 to 4. A little bit risky. All right, let's go ahead and spin the wheel. And after I spin the wheel, I'll do a breakdown of why I took that trade so that you can take trades like that too. Spinning the wheel. 1 spin. What do we got? Is that 4? Ooh, 0. Heartbreaking. We got another spin. You know, we might have 3 spins if we keep hitting zeros. 2 spins if we hit a 3 here. There you go. We got a 3. All right. Let's give 1, 2. Real. Okay, hold on a second. Real underscore sim. You get 1. QA1646. And what do we got? Do we get the Inchin 35? Should always get. Inchin's always got to get something. My girl Inchin's here. She's got to get 1. All right, there you go. 3 winners. Suck it. If you want to claim your prize, make sure to DM me on Instagram. 63,500 followers. We're going to hit 100,000. When are we going to hit 100,000? Next year when I'm in the mansion, because the content is going to be pretty nasty in the mansion. Any more trades today? We're maybe going to do some more trades today, but make sure to DM me showing me proof. Look at that, 19 and 5. We're not 19 and 5 anymore. We're 20 and 5 in VIP. 20 and 5 in VIP. A little stutter on there, huh? 20 and 5 in VIP. Trading the same style I trade here, right? I trade my style. So what happened with this trade? It was a beautiful trade. We had a nice level of demand right here. We had our 50 period EMA, right? So we were trading with the trend here. Price came down below that EMA 1, 2, 3 times. And each time it came below the EMA, the price shot upwards, right? So that's helping us, right? That's helping us make our decision. That's helping us with our reasons for the trade. Next, we had, let's take some of this stuff off here. We had a break of the orb. Okay, so the break of the orb right there. What does that tell us? That tells us we want to buy, right? The break of the orb, right? For this New York session, we want to buy because we broke out. And it was a nice impulsive move. Then, where do I want to enter the trade? Well, I want to pull back. I love pullback trading, right? So I want the price to come back to a level of discount. If we take our Fibonacci, we measure from here to here, from the swing low to the swing high. Let's turn that into the real Fibonacci, normal. We're entering the price below the 50% level. So we were getting the price at a discount. That's what we were getting. We were getting the price at a discount. Very nice, right? These are all the reasons we're taking this. And then we had a level of support, right? Was it the best level of support? Well, yeah, it was the best level of support because look how close that is. Price entered the trade here, right there. That's how far against us, right? And then it shot all the way up. Bing, bing, bing. That's how you win trades. You got to get that pullback. Why was this a good support level? I don't know, really. It wasn't the best. It wasn't the best support level, but really we broke out of this level right here. The recent support was good. We reacted off of this level here as well. I know we came below this level a couple of times. I was taking a risk, but it felt like the recent price action was good, and I was right. You know, I made my bet, and I was right with that bet. Now it looks like price is coming up here, going up to my TP3. Maybe we shouldn't have trailed that, but Bobby Fischer told us to trail it. So be mad at Bobby. I'm kidding. All right, so that was it. We won that trade. Beautiful. Robot comes out next week. What's going on gold right now? Gold sells today. I don't like selling gold. I'm a gold buyer. Let's take a look at the higher time frame here on gold. This is the area right here that we're going to want to look at as the next area for a bounce. Look at the double top here. Very simple double top. See ya. Sometimes simple works. We are now below the 50 EMA, right? We are selling here, but I don't want to sell, so I'm looking for my next level to get in, and this seems like a decent level right there. So I'll be watching that level. We won our trades, and that's it. So what's going on? Here we are. Let's get back to the 5-minute time frame. This was the win. The stream is now up. The stream was now winning. The VIP room is 20-5. Let's take a look at the free trade. Look at this trade right here I'm in. This is a 1-3. I'm in this right now. Let's take a look at that on the 4-hour. Look at this free trade right here. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Now, the free trade TP was here. I'm still in this trade. I got, you know, a TP2 coming in right here. Hopefully we all hit that, and we win our trades. All right, Bobby, happy that you got that win. As always, happy that you got that win. Did you guys watch the video this week? Look, I'm live streaming right now. There I am. Why 3 seconds, not 3 seconds? Did you watch this video? This is the video that I used. This is the strategy that I used. I have not responded. Please email me, please DM me again. I'll make sure that I get to you today. I'm sorry. Sometimes I miss the DMs. I get so many damn DMs. I can't look at them all. So please do DM me again. I never miss anybody. Please do watch this video right here, okay? Go watch that video. I'll be back on Wednesday. I got to work on the robot. I got stuff to do, baby. I love you. The robot's coming out next week. Everybody get your money saved. I love you.